que no, andas muy mal.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't.
Being a family and shit. I mean,
Money and busy and.
28, brother.
Pues. So that's it, bro. Just to drop like now, trying to have another kid. When I see families with 3 kids, I'm like, yeah, which is great you are, right? But like tight, you know. Money should be tight with 5 kids because and they're well taken care of, bro. Like they can. How many pussies you have to see daily, bro? Just for that. At that point, you don't even enjoy life. How many you want to have, bro? You want more, brother, but it's like, fuck. Like, I feel like it's just getting worse, you know? Every day. All the politicians come to school now and shit, you know? It's like, fuck. Oh, the what in school? Like, all the political shit they're like trying to do. Oh, bro, it's just nonsense. So you feel it, bro, you know? It's like, fuck, man. Like, I get it, shit, bro. Well, I can't bring that stuff to my kids. I'm like, I know, bro. You know, like, I like fighting. You know, it's just that. Yeah. And every time you try to bring that up, I think it's just like, no, you're hateful. It's like, what are you trying to say, talking about, like, me knowing times and shit? See that. I do it, and you feel a little more relieved that in Texas that ain't happening, you know? Yeah. Like, regardless of everything that's happening, I feel it just, you know? And for me, man, you know, I think the main important mission after feeding my kids by when they're older, I didn't do that. Taught them how to accept themselves and love them for who they are and how they were born. I would think to myself, not that I'm a failure or anything, but it's who you are because you're the only fucking person you're gonna be with for the rest of your life, you know? You might get married once, twice, whatever, you know? The only one who you have to actually fucking stand is yourself. Yeah. And I think some people just don't accept that, you know? It's can't do like, yeah. And with all the political shit, you know, trying to turn kids into blues and red, but it's like, it's the same thing, though, you know? It's all the same bullshit, you know? They're just looking up. They don't really care about you and me, bro. Fuck no. Nobody. You know, like, not one politician. Not even the politicians from my own country care about my people, bro. I was born in Mexico, bro, and they do everything Mexican. I moved here like 4 years ago. Awesome, huh? 2 months. Most of my life I lived in Juarez. I moved around a little bit when I was a kid. Pero más o menos como a los 5 years, pero everything was Juarito, you know? Like, I was born to find out about a red Juarez everywhere I go. It's just a shame what happens there over the fucking time, you know? Like, and I moved out of there, you know? Lack of opportunity is a big thing. Because over there, if you're like, you know, someone that draws, you know, creative person, there's not a lot of space. Te va bien, güey, pero no te da, güey, you know? Like, you don't make as much as in here. And even here, you make it enough, you know? At least now, bro, the past 2 months has been like, you know, poquitacitas and all that. Which is, like, I get it, you know, like, tattooing is something that people should be getting all the time. Something that means something to you and only to you. Heart comes after the stomach. Something is that. Or some last on the list. That's why I'm really appreciative of times like you and everyone. And like, you know, it's simple as that, you know, like, I don't even want to get romantic on the idea. I just, like, don't need, bro. That's coming from where it comes from. The world doesn't close to me, you know, like, if I need to, I don't close myself into, cuando me voy a hacer eso, nada. My kids come first. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know. And even then, it's great opportunity, you know. I don't understand how people can be like, no, aquí no sale. Sí, hay verga, pero por lo que quiero buscar, you know. Yeah. Looking for jobs, flexible jobs, you know. You know, Paso, Texas. that I can make at least 1,500 a week. And bro, threw me a whole list. Like it's like the way that he planned. He gave me like a job schedule, which is a mix between 3 or 4 apps. Handy, which is to do like jobs, like side jobs and stuff. You know, cutting grass, fixing some stuff for people's houses. You know, you can clean a house. You know, like all that kind of stuff. Handy, and there was the other one. Depends on the job of the delivery, $10 to $20 an hour. But if you do an average, bro, every 6 hours a day, kind of thing, you know. Yeah. Kind of work job. And I'm okay with those because I do delivery for the biggest combos, Juarez, you know. So me and my girl, we had like a little online and bouquets and all that. And then on the weekends, we went out to the restaurants to sell them. You know, I was the guy, you know, the guy here that comes to the club. And it's a hard job, and you know, it's a hustle. Those type of jobs. And this is where I learned from. And you know, it took us to tattooing. Tattooing was a side job for the longest time, for like 6 years. And like the neighbor, she just joined Sparks, I think like a month ago, and she told me she was pouring at least 1,000 a week. You know, but she's young, bro. She's like, and be done by like 1 every day. So she was telling me that, and then when ChatGPT like gave me those answers, I'm like, oh, it makes sense, you know. Like that, you know, and for these apples, you know, and with the mix of all those, like you all know, they just what's it called? You know, put your profiles in. Like you know, you do handyman, and then if you still need more cash, you do more week. Like you know, if you don't, just hire one, you know, and don't tell them you're gonna tell me just that. Yeah. Nothing lasts forever. Change is imminent. You don't become more than monkey bitches, you're gonna die. Something like that, I guess.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. I don't know.
Stupid, bro. It's fucking retarded.
It's gone, bro.
I think it's straight up retarded, bro.
They want $30 an hour.
Yeah.
I thought it was just bullshit. I think, old heads complaining. And all right after year, like, fucking cut bushes and shit.
Oh, okay, cool. I told you, man.
Yeah.
Download that shit, bro.
But it's not a bad gig, so we kind of take it easy. But, you know, these kids, they don't want to work there because either they show up and they don't like it because you work outside in the calor, or in the summer, you know, you're probably
for overtime, bro. What the fuck?
And then it's crazy, bro, because you hear them, they're like, oh, I don't have enough cash to shit, you know. You can, bro. Yeah? Yeah, I met a couple fellas. Well, a lot of my homies, you run. And it's
later on, you know, see the world. In my case, I didn't got chance for that. They were always like, no, póngase a jalar, güey, you know, hágase cabroncito, you know. I'm a man. Type of shit. Me and my wife, we found out we were pregnant. That's it, you know. It was more about like, alright, I gotta be a man now. You know, like, no, por eso. Se embarazada Esmeralda y pues estamos embarazados. Oh, felicidades, mijo. ¿Qué vas a hacer? No, pues vamos a ir a vivirnos juntos, vamos a un lugar. Can you give me a weekend? Y ya me salgo de la casa. Está bien. I'm going to take my bag, my TV, my coat, una bendición. 500, they save up. And that's what I pay my rent with. And then they give me another 500 to pay the deposit, and then I pay them back. but even that was the best head start I could get, I think, you know. Yeah. Like I do feel grateful for me and my wife. We were found out one night together in our own house, ready to a ver qué hacíamos, a ver cómo lo hacíamos. You know, we had the flower business, and we didn't make much. $1 a week, más o menos. And then we found some roommates and we almost figured shit out. Already used to things. And then the pandemic happened.
Oh, shit, yeah.
A la verga. And Valentina only had her room for like for me it was like I want to give my daughter her own room. That was one of my first strong goals. I'm like, I will do anything that's necessary. I will kill something, but if I can, I will do everything the right way so she'll be proud of me. You know? I know it's so easy to go in the bad route, bro. It's just, oh my God. You know, like I know some parents on the school that they pull out with the cars and the cash and all that shit. You know, because it's like they always like on their pajamas. Give me an ounce now. Like, no, I like that. But I wanted to give my daughter a room, you know. That was one of the first things that I was like, okay, let's make a plan. No matter how long it takes, but someday she will have her room. And I remember fucking other country, bro. Suck my dick, you know, it is what it is, bro. Like America has a lot of opportunities. In Juarez, there's no, and especially if you're younger. The first thing that I asked the landlord was, do you have a 2-bedroom? And I remember she had like a little princess castle house. We played with her in there. And I went and I put it on her room. That moment, bro, it was like, alright, just keep running, baby. Little small wins, bro. We gotta tighter belts every now and then, but we live in a comfortable position. And we have like actually give 100 cupcakes to the fucking school so every kid can get a cupcake, you know? What, cupcakes?
It's not.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Nah, motherfucker. Yeah, fucking hate that shit. You know?
Oh. Yeah. So it's 2, right?
What? 2? Like, Papa? And I'm like, sí, pendejo, pues soy yo. Yeah, güey. Canadena, Cosari. And my sister from Obregon. Hi, bye.
Yeah. You talking it. Crazy now, like, what, you know? Because, we're both not third up and fucking was mad, like, fuck. Now, like, fuck it, I'm gonna go in the army. Yeah, you like the missile, fucking join me, because that was that. Pues sí, without like, well, you see me, there's any shit out there, bro.
Pues sí, güey.
That.
There's like 2 corner stores in the
Yeah,
some guy pisteando en la esquina, güey. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
What did you say about that?
He was down for it, bro.
Dijo, jálale, mijo.
Okay, he's like, well, if you say it, like, I'll follow you, alright. Dick, bro.
Ah, verga.
Simón.
Oh, you got a station here?
Simón.
No mames, güey.
I was up in Kansas.
Oh, yo pensé que eras de aquí, bro.
Nah, bro.
Es que, mira, bro, like, you know how it is. Food is everything to the soul.
Yeah.
Los carrecitos que tú dices, la pinche carretita.
Yeah.
And, no.
Yeah, no, I don't like the mariscos from here, bro, to be honest. They're okay, but I'll just get some tacos or something.
Yeah, I mean, you know for what it is, for a gringo, gringo American restaurant, it's good. You know, like, I like the tuna chicharrón, está bueno ese, güey. They have high bar. Either that, that's what I go for, bro. All the fucking time. Well, I like mariscos a lot. Mom had to find a job, so she was looking all over the way. She went to Tamaulipas after that.
Oh, that's true.
To Tamaulipas. And then I think she got offered a job in Juarez. And, I think it was. She's a teacher, güey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no sé. Then my dad picked up and went to meet her there, I think. And, pues ahí nos quedamos, güey. Tan chido. The beaches that I see are cool. All the beaches that I... No, it was last year, yeah. So my best friend got married over there. When they be like, me voy a casar en Cancún, vete mucho a la verga. ojalá que diferente.
Yeah.
For the four of them, de todo van a ser como $4,000 y yo así como, no. Pero pues sí fui, estuvo chida, me la pasé bien, estuvo muy bonita la boda, pero que el Mexican Mary en Cancún, I'll go crazy over that. Bájenle de huevo. They marry en Juárez, everyone can go there. En Juárez, cabrón. Son de Juárez, ¿no? Rico, qué verga. Honestly, overrated.
¿Sí?
Todo está bien caro, güey. Todo está bien caro. Like,
¿Es un tourist spot, no?
bro, it's easy. And it was an all inclusive. So no tuvimos que pagar nada ahí. I just went to buy cigarettes one time on the store in the hotel. Porque you know we went but then you know like if you're kid le dije a ti